Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Arknights, where, of course, I must open more duffel bags and see who's inside of them. Yeah, human resources for certain, because apparently we deliver people via duffel bag.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6, Orchid, reporting in. Are you the doctor? I look forward to working with you.
Hi. How'd they get you into a duffel bag? I also found a candidate. So who have I recruited? We found someone, we shoved them in a duffel bag, and they brought them to me immediately.
Popcar from Operation Reserve Team A6 reporting in. I'm sorry my teammates are always fighting each other, Doctor. But don't worry. I know what to do.
You have a chainsaw. Sure, why not send out another recruitment? Just head on out, see what we find. But enough of that. Let's hop back into campaign, where we finished 06 and we're moving on to tutorial number 5, the Originium Arts. Learn how to take on high defense units with caster operators. Okay. Reunion, a non-governmental military organization founded by persecuted oropathy victims. They repel against the non-infected and their oppressive societies. Huh. Speaking of which, Instructor Doberman, why did you choose me? Jessica, you worked at Blacksteel, a private security consulting company, didn't you? I assume you still remember what you learned there. Yes, I do. But you definitely don't seem prepared. Anyway, you still need to refresh the combat knowledge you learned at Blacksteel. Deploy Vanguard Fang to hold off the first wave of enemies. Okay. What's the exact path they're taking? Got it.
Leave it to us.
Shielded Soldier, a reunion melee soldier who has higher defensive abilities. Go with the stabbies! I see. This enemy is wearing heavy armor and has high defense, so physical attacks can't deal much damage to him. Are you telling me you weren't even aware of that? No, I just don't know the enemy's actual attributes. When I served at Blacksteel as a mercenary, I was conducting weapon tests most of the time. Alright then, tell us some options that Blacksteel taught you when facing such a situation. Okay, A common solution is to use arts attacks to penetrate the enemy's armor. Good, you are correct. Now try it out. A caster operator, Durin, is ready. You may deploy her at any time. Sweet. Is that Durin? Nope, that's Cruz. This is Durin.
What a pain.
So, arts is basically our magic stat, huh? Yep, that seems to be working. And down. Now we just got some slugs. Stab. 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 Oh.
There we go.
There we go. Finish off this guy. Mission accomplished.
Hello?
And we got Durin.
Hello? Can you hear me? Down here. Down here.
So I take it that you are short.
Doctor, I'm Durin the caster.
Okay, we're gonna talk to logistics. We're gonna see if we can get you like a uniform that actually fits. Having you trip over your own outfit in battle would be incredibly stupid. And Operation 7. Enemy units equipped with shields have high physical defense. Please deploy caster operators to deal with them. Alright, sounds like a plan. You might have noticed already, but the backup support system at Rhodes Island allows you to request external aid before a battle begins. Tap here on the squad page to request external backup. If you have already signed contracts with other organizations, this is where you can see what kind of help they might be able to offer. Okay. Depending on how powerful we are in our relationships with these organizations, the help they can provide will also be different. They will not support all of our operations, but using them wisely will take the stress off of you a little bit. Please connect with other organizations as much as you can to extend the help available to us. Okay. So, who do we have? So these are just like other players, huh? Yeah, they are slightly higher level than us. I don't fully understand. Oh, wait, hold on. We need a caster. You have the most interesting name. We'll use you as a support unit. Doctor, casters like me excel at suppressing enemies with high defense, and provide the primary source of firepower for our squads. Doctor, please make sure you include at least one caster in our squad. Sure, you're a caster, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what that means. So, yeah, that looks fine. It's getting darker and darker. It's called night. You'll get used to it. It's as if the clouds are pressing into the skyline. The air still feels clear, but the dark clouds aren't moving. It feels like all the stress is being compressed into a single point. Even the wind has stopped. No doubt about it. A catastrophe is about to befall this city. By the looks of things, Chernobog has been completely paralyzed by Reunion's attacks. But when it comes to disabling a mobile city, the preparations must have been made several weeks in advance. Could Reunion have taken some other action since then? That's a bit unrealistic. Based upon what we've seen, Reunion currently doesn't show the kind of discipline required to stage a covert takeover. Most Reunion members are still wandering the streets, taking revenge on Chernobygians. It's all just senseless fighting, killing, and arson. When the catastrophe falls, even the impregnable Chernobog will be shattered and turn into originium-filled ruins. If fame or fortune is what they're after, Reunion is doomed to failure. Even when Ursus's chain of command is shambles, I still doubt that Reunion is able to face their military. Why hasn't the Ursus military staged a counterattack yet? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that apparently there's an impending disaster about to kill everything. So, you know, probably that's why. But we did just witness the Ursus guards getting overpowered. That masked Reunion leader might have been a cut above the rest, But there's no way she could single-handedly destroy the entire city. Unless... Unless what? I've fought in many battles before. I've seen many people who acted in the same way as that reunion leader. To them, soldiers are nothing more than pawns to be tossed away as soon as they've served their purpose. Soldiers could be used efficiently when needed, and then left to their own devices when not needed. Yeah, that's a dumb way to do it, even if you're a raging psychopath. Because the cost of training and maintenance is too high. So there's no standing army? Right. Most of the time, they simply have to be fed with some hatred or fear. All that's needed to whip them into a frenzy is a little push. If the way that reunion leader acted was any indication for how the organization is run... Ugh. Any infected could join reunion simply by donning a uniform and putting on a badge? Correct. So, that explains their endless numbers. There are too many oppressed infected, desperately trying to cry out, no matter how tenuous the solutions that reunion offers them might be. As long as they see a light at the end of the tunnel, they will gladly lay their lives down to pursue it, even if it means jumping into a sea of hellfire. Ugh. Dr. Quill. They are not like us. Even if I don't fully trust you, I at least trust your abilities. I'm going to check your stats later and see if that's true. And completely unlike you, that kind of leader is no commander. Those who would trample enemies and comrades alive, or rather minions. Perhaps not even minions. To reunion, those thugs may have been nothing more than pawns. This is not a leader, but a tyrant. No matter who our enemies are, we will complete our mission. I mean, I'm pretty sure your mission was to get me, so we should probably just leave. If facing a pawn, capture it. If facing a fortress, topple it. If facing the crown, overthrow it. Ace, wait a minute. Dr. Quill, enemy light-armored troops are stationed in front of us. Have we been found? Not yet. However, we won't be able to avoid them. The route we're on is the shortest one. If we take a detour, we'll lose time we don't have. No need for further discussion, then. Thugs or pawns, all that matters is that we clear them out of our way. Understood. Just show me the battlefield. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. So they're both going to go into there. Okay. Then I guess we're going to start with you. Doctor, the shield-bearing enemy units have high physical defense and will not take much damage from normal attacks. Yes, you want me to use casters against them. I remember how that works. Okay. You're going to hold the line. We're going to drop our summoner here. Then we will drop a couple tentacles. Alright, units going in. Let's see. How about... How about you like this? Just set up a killing field in the middle. Drop another tentacle here. And then we're going to need our casters. Yeah, I think that'll keep you in range of that one more often. Power up and heal the tentacles. Please target that one. Well... There. You can go like that. There. That'll take care of him. I like my tentacles. Alright, we've got multiple heavies. And
I'm right here, Doctor.
boost your attack speed. Yeah, you're not gonna last for very long. Whack! Based on our planned route, we should be approaching the central town of South Turnabog. We'll arrive at the rendezvous point after crossing this park. Assuming no contingencies, Neural and Team E4 should be waiting for us there. But if Neural was attacked, what would we do then? What if they wanted to alert us but couldn't due to communications being jammed? Then we will observe that situation and respond to it. We will go assess the situation. Yes, exactly. It is literally that simple. Oh. Don't start speculating before seeing things with your own eyes. There's no point of letting paranoia get the better of you. I see. Losing our communications has caused anxiety to spread through the ranks much faster than I imagined. Especially with this looming catastrophe. We have to pick up our pace. Oh no, fog. Ugh, what's with this haze? Could it be... Watch out! Kill them. Incoming enemy fire! It's a trap! This is bad. Reunion forces have showed up behind us. Where's our scout? They got separated from us. Rhodes Island. I've caught you. Kill them all! This time I'll grind your bones to dust. Doberman! Snipers, stop their advance. Defenders, hold the line. Get ready to push forward. Ace, prepare to... Time out, time out. I only just finished purging the Southeast Fortress, but I rushed over here as soon as I heard of the news. These are my hunting grounds, Crown Slayer. What'd you come here for? Isn't it about time you handed them over to me?
The Doctor's brilliant command is the key to victory.
Sweet. I leveled up. I really don't need to add anyone as a friend. Oh, thank God, my sanity's back. Whew. I've been running low on sanity for a long time. Every day the credit store does something. TR6, AoE attacks. Learn about the synergy between defender operators and AoE casters. Yeah, you block multiple enemies with a blocker, and then you're able to hit multiple targets with AoE.
Okay, I'll do it.
We often have to face swarms of enemies. This time we will learn how to deal with a large number of enemy troops. Hello, Slug. An infected wild creature that is more dangerous than a normal slug. Okay. Yep, that is definitely more enemies than I can deal with. As you can see, Durin alone cannot eliminate so many enemies within a short time. A common strategy is to deploy a defender together with an AoE caster. Defenders have higher deployment costs, but they also have higher HP, defense, and the ability to block more enemies. For example, defenders like Beagle can block 3 enemies at the same time. Like 12F, some casters also have AoE attacks that can quickly eliminate enemy units with low HP. Ah, I know that strategy. Use operators with AoE attacks together with defenders who can gather multiple enemies in an area. Correct, Jessica. Think carefully, then deploy them. Fair enough. Deploy, and... yeah, that's fine. Definitely a slower attack speed, but you get the job done. Seriously though, somebody get her a uniform that fits. Like, her current outfit is an objective liability to our forces. Look, I have let a lot of outfits I have seen in this game so far go without comment, but I am not letting one go that objectively offers the opportunity to trip over your own pants.
You have my thanks for allowing me to join you.
Sweet.
From now on, I will do
12F.
my best to serve you, Doctor, with my alchemical skills. I've never had a name, but if you must call me something, you can refer to me as 12F.
Yeah, sure.
All enemies have been defeated. We Rhodes Island operators are the finest.
And that leads to Operation 8. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you're now able to use auto-deploy. After you complete an operation, I am able to automatically reproduce your combat procedures. Auto-deploy is unlocked after you complete a stage with a 3-star rating without using the support system. This will come in handy if you need to carry out certain operations repeatedly. Okay. Some casters, such as 12F, have very high deployment costs, but have the ability to attack enemies in an area. If used properly, yes. Press this button to head to quick formation. We will add 12F, who is over here.
Got it.
Alright, start the mission. Mephisto? Yeah, no, play. You have no reason to object, right? Just a few insects that flew too close to the light. Are they really worth your time? My troops have already received your info. You've already done your part. All that's left for you to do is to go home. After all, you're just responsible for the core energy sector and its surroundings. Don't do anything unnecessary. You still have somewhere else to be, don't you? Fine. Have it your way. I can't wait to see you fail. Oh? We're leaving. One of the enemy leaders just took a portion of the reunion troops and left? What are they up to? Whatever it is, we can't let our guard down. The enemy is still many times our size. Well, well. Please allow me to apologize on Crownslayer's behalf for her rudeness. You can call me Mephisto. What is the reunion trying to accomplish? Oh, nothing in particular. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind letting you bunch go. You weren't even our targets in the first place. If we weren't your targets, then why? However, I had the honor of watching your battles. Your combat tactics as well as your personnel configuration were quite intriguing. Is that your fancy way of telling me I'm not good at this yet? You think that the carnage of battle is intriguing? Rhodes Island, I've read up on your group before. At first, I thought you were just another ordinary company. But by the looks of things, don't you think your ambitions have stretched a bit too far from playing with test tubes? It'd be terribly dull if I allowed you to just walk out of here, wouldn't it? What I'd like is to have a little competition, a ritual of sorts. We don't have time to waste on a pre-operational kid. Amiya, get ready. We might have to break through with force. I'll get his attention. Okay. What was that just now? Who are you sending a signal to? None of your business, kid. Amiya? Come on, we are all professionals here. Where's your basic courtesy? If people like you didn't exist, I wouldn't have to constantly be honing my insults. Amiya, what's going on? Doberman, all of our escape routes have been blocked by his troops. Man, we suck at escaping. How can that be? How did he manage to do that in just a few minutes? This simply won't do. Even though I gave you my sincere invitation. But all you can think of is running away? Actually, I'll let you leave my hunting ground safely, so long as you win. Until then, my friends here will keep trying to kill you. It's your victory as long as you don't die. The rules are simple enough, right? Ace. We're already prepared to break through. But we have to stave off their attacks first. Why are you doing this? The catastrophe is coming. If we don't leave Chernobog, then everyone will... What are you talking about? The catastrophe makes it the best time to celebrate. You're sick. My esteemed guests, I am honored to invite you to this game. Arg. Arg. Kill. Kill. Kill them all. Amiya, watch out! Right. Actually, we know exactly what you did in the central area. That masked person you rescued makes me very, very curious. Well, I am quite attractive. I'm flattered, but you're quite young, and I think I might have something going on with the bunny over there. It's a little unclear. What exactly are you? Where are you from? Yes, you. The one staring at me right now. You are somewhat different from us. What was the device in that facility that was able to preserve your life? I'm so very curious. See, I'm not such a cold-blooded person. So how about it, my esteemed Rhodes Island guests? How about giving this person to me as a gift? It would be a shame to end the game early, but at least I'll let the rest of you go. How about it? Doctor, get behind me! Well, okay.
Calling all hands.
Situation isn't looking good, but it's far from hopeless. I know what I'm supposed to do. A lot of enemies are coming. I'd recommend deploying casters with area of effect damage capabilities. Yes, that is probably a good idea. Let's see what we are up against here. You know what? We are going to put you here, because you've got a block of 2. I'm going to put my summoner here. And we're going to drop our tentacles there. That's a lot of enemies. Whoop. There you go. Snagged them. Let's build up for our AoE. Well, I've been wondering if it's worth... Yeah, it's worth having you aim that way. The tentacles are still going to block most of the stuff in front. Good. Yeah, that's good coverage at that spot.
What do I do?
Alright, tentacles. Do your thing. Nah, we won't put down anyone else just yet. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we have this handled. Yeah, this is working out fine. We've got enough points now, though. We might as well just drop a couple people to get some random bits of damage off on you. Their output is not particularly impressive right now.
I'm right here, Doctor.
Right, that increases your attack speed. There, easy enough. And we unlocked lava.
I join you simply because I'm bored and want something to do. But I heard my sworn nemesis is here too, though. Can I just quit now?
I don't know if I want you on my squad if your sole motivation is that you're bored. In my experience, highly bored people have a problem with following orders. Yeah, what you said. Operation 9. More enemy Originium slugs and shielded soldiers have arrived on the battlefield. Use a combination of defender operators and AoE casters to suppress them. Sounds like a plan. Honestly, we're probably just fine with what we have now. Operation 09 Neural.
Check your gear before
Gosh,
departing.
they just keep coming. There are still lots of enemies left. Don't you let your guard down. 64 enemies. Okay, that is a lot of enemies. Let's start with the tentacles.
Just need a minute.
Good. And
Understood.
we'll have you block there. We'll have another tentacle here. We're going to need something to cover this area. Just to put out some basic damage. Now let's build up to our AoE guy, since her skill's going to let me effectively heal the tentacles soon anyway. So I have no reason to really worry about it. There we go. Okay.
Copy.
And power up the tentacles.
My assistants first.
Perfect. More shielders. Let's draw... No, not there. Here.
Got it.
Caster can handle things from behind. Much better. Whoop. Okay, we've got multiple people coming through now. That is a lot more enemies than I had anticipated. But I think I'll be fine. Honestly, it doesn't look too problematic at this point. Though I am surprised they're actually going to get through my tentacles. Actually, not you.
I've got this.
Yeah, just like that. Okay. Hibiscus can make sure that my wackadoodle keeps standing, and we can increase their attack. There. Nice and easy. Og. Watch out! I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Don't worry. Not good enough. At this rate, they're going to close in on us. I really don't think that's a factual statement. I've already found the weak point in their line, but without reinforcements, it's taking all we have just to hold them back. Please hold out a bit longer. Focus your fire on the ranged enemies. Our casters will take care of their vanguard. Good, good. This is how things should be. Next up, F3, E5. This bloody brat. Excellent. Now B4, B5. The enemy is now trying to flank us. Take 2 defenders and a sniper. Just keep them busy. And next, H2, H6. Dude, you're never going to find where I put my battleship. You can keep calling this out as much as you want. That's right. Let me see how you struggle. Now, casters, move to C7. Capture their rook. I'm not even sure this kid knows what game he's playing. Enemy casters have appeared. So far, they're hiding behind their defenders. It's too late. Take cover. Arg. Cough, cough. Now be snuffed out like flames before a storm. Is he really commanding his troops like that? How can he give such precise orders just by barking out chess moves? Those same disorderly thugs have been turned into an army under his command. At this rate, he's going to keep exploiting the advantage he gets through his leadership. On the other hand, if we manage to suppress him, they'll fall into disarray. Don't give them even the slightest opening. Damn it, we're running out of time. We can't allow ourselves to be stalled any longer. Is there some way to turn the tables? Anything? We're going to be... Doctor's going to... Gah. What? Huh. What's going on? Why are people getting knocked into the air? What the hell is that? You guys sure took your sweet time. I even had time to relocate the civilians. Out of my way! Whoa. Let's hit them even harder. Don't give the enemies a chance to regroup. Miss Nerl! I'm here. I'm glad you're still safe, Amiya. Let's move. Thank goodness you were deployed in this operation. Using the signal flare was judicious. Seems like you've been having a rough time. You must be Dr. Quill, right? Well, that's what they keep telling me. Radiant Knight Nerl, at your service. Your chariot has arrived.
That was all right.
Cool. Works for me. Rhode Island is a registered pharmaceutical company. We are very aggressive for a pharmaceutical company. In addition to completing main missions, side missions and various daily missions are also important sources of income for Rhodes Island. Here are the other mission types.
Welcome home, Doctor.
Okay. This part has all the starter missions. These missions are structured differently than the requests we normally get. They're a series of rehabilitation procedures specifically designed for you. Of course, completing these missions will be worth your while, and you will be rewarded with supplies that are hard to come by through most other requests. I suggest you prioritize these missions so you can recall the knowledge you've previously mastered. Cool. I don't just have a collect all button, do I? Whoop. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff I finished here. Recruitment permits. We can collect all of this, including a bit of Orundrum, a bunch of whatever the hell the rest of these are. We've got some weekly mission stuff for even more stuff that's probably useful. And even more battle records. So battle records are the things I use for operator management, isn't it? I should probably just go ahead and power you up. What would it take to just take you to 10? 3, 2, 5, 5, 9. That looks totally fine.
I see.
Okay.
I understand now. Thank you for your guidance.
Who else? I am really liking my summoner. So we're gonna bring her up to 10.
What's this unsettling feeling?
And I already cannot keep any of these people straight, to be perfectly honest. Where is my bunny? Ah, there you are. You look cute, so you get powered up too.
I see. Thank you, Doctor. I've learned so much from you.
Glad to hear that. Hello, Thorns. You can be level 10 as well. Yeah, right back at you. Can we get a translator in here, maybe? But that does mean I get to collect more stuff from the campaign missions. We get skill summaries, I guess. Alright. Let's head back in. Tutorial number 7, Combat Skills. Learn how to use skills and take on strong enemies with defender operators. Okay.
Leave it to us. Let the hunt begin.
Cool. Unlike before, the enemy this time has very high damage and durability. An ordinary Vanguard operator will not be enough to stand it. You should deploy a defender operator with high defense to protect your position. On a side note, you will need to manually activate the skills of these operators. Once activated, the operators will become greatly enhanced within skill duration, so make sure to use skills wisely when facing situations. Try to use these skills at the correct time. Oh. Okay, Vanguard is different. Alright, Defender and Vanguard are different things, I guess.
Hey, dummy! Bring it on!
Gotcha.
On standby.
Okay. And you're just a general ranged boy. Okay. You can cover. Yep, you're down.
I'm here!
So your skill will be off cooldown soon, which will be defense plus 35%, and you can get an attack plus 30. Yeah, that should be enough to outlast this guy. Just wait for it. Whack! 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 This is how soldiering works. Whack! 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 Good, good. Keep going. Waiting on you now. Should be just about time, I think. There we go. Attack boost. Keep with... Good job. The whacking worked. And we got ourselves a beagle.
I know I didn't do very well on my assessment, but I'll still do my...
We have the doctor's orders to thank for this.
I really honestly feel like any number of other people could be at least as competent as I am. Operation 010, Element. Enemy junkmen have high HP and attack. Please deploy defender operators to block them and deploy high damage operators to defeat them. Understood. Let's do it. What's with this woman? You there. The Reunion forces worked like a well-oiled machine when they took over the Chernobog military strongholds. But your men act like deranged thugs. Mindless slaughter, burning down the city, hunting down innocents. This was all for your own sadistic pleasure, was it not? Someone base enough to plot these senseless crimes at a time like this could not possibly have designed the plan to take down an entire city. I mean, it still honestly sounds like the city's basically coming down regardless of anyone's actions here today. So, I'll be honest, I'm not sure why it even matters much. Faust. I want her shot through the mouth. Cough, cough. Nero! Their sniper is ridiculous. If Nero gets hit again, she won't be able to defend herself anymore. Nero, you need to retreat. I can't. He's too powerful. I can't afford to let him hit our squads. I have to intercept his attacks. She managed to block Faust's ballista with only a shield. Unbelievable. Impossible. Do it again. Blow her to pieces. What? It's coming from my right. Oh no, hurry, dodge. As if I'd let you. Ace. Snipers, take aim. Target the raised platform to the south. Fire! What? How dare you? How dare you? Did we get him? I doubt it. The most we can hope for is to put some pressure on him. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to dissect our enemy's tactics. I mean, to be fair, like, a solid 25% of what we've been doing for 9 levels has been talking about how we don't have the time. So, you'll forgive me if I remain skeptical. Understood. Team E1 snipers, come with me and suppress Reunion's forces. Team E2, use all the firepower you have to break through their defensive line. You filthy vermin. Why won't you just obediently roll over and die? Why can't I just put an end to you all right here? I want to kill every single one of you. Neural, now's your chance. Hurry! All members of Team E4, we're going to break through their formation. We're going to clear everything out of our way in one fell swoop. Let's run wild! Fire, fire. Don't let her get any closer. Huh? What? She was 20 meters away just a moment ago. Gah. Arg. If you wish to stand against a Casimir's knight, come back after you've trained a few more decades. Yep, Casimir's. Doberman, follow me! Understood. Alright, 0-10. This enemy, known as a Junkman, has very high attack. We must deal with them carefully. Doctor, I suggest you deploy defender operators. We must defeat them to gain more space and maneuverability.
Time to interrogate.
Okay, this is definitely where I want to stage a defender. Oh my. Okay, you have a block of 3.
Here I come.
Let's put our summoner here. Drop a tentacle. Good. We're holding the line. There's going to be 35 enemies total throughout this stage. This seems like a good spot for you. We'll drop a second tentacle here. Okay. There's our Junkman. Alright. So, who's got my strongest attack? I think it's just my 12F over here. This will cover both of those locations. Alright, activate tentacle healing. keep this guy here so he can handle flying units. Good. Yep, you just took out my tentacle. Well done. And let's put you here to also go after the flying units. Alright, you're down, and this way covers all of my main operators for healing. Perfect.
Ready for action.
What's your skill? Deals AoE damage? Oh no, you don't have a skill. Got it. Whoa! That's a pop-up on this emulator. Yeah, you can play this on PC, but it literally has to come packaged with an emulator. So, that's a thing. Alright, power up. Whack. 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 Not bad.
I am Ansel, a medical intern. I'll be assisting with surgery and internal medicine, among other things. I look forward to working with you.
I mean, that sounds really helpful. I don't know if I want you on the front lines of battle.
But we still can't let our guard down.
Look at all that stuff I got. Next, you need to understand the new resource skirmishes.
Welcome home, Doctor.
Tap to enter the terminal. Okay. In order to recoup operational expenses and equipment upkeep, maintaining Rhodes Island's supply line is one of our most important daily responsibilities. In resource skirmishes, you must complete special requests to replenish different resources. Tap to enter the resource skirmish stage selection. Okay. Unlike the main campaign, skirmishes for different resources are open at different times. Come back on another day if the resource you are trying to replenish is not available. That would actually drive me crazy if this was something I started playing regularly. Resource skirmishes provide better rewards than most standard operations, so please plan around them accordingly. Cool. Good to know. Well, I said that I would give Arknights a try, and I am satisfied that I have given it a good try. This is a very fun game. It is a very interesting take on the tower defense genre. And honestly, I love tower defense. There's God knows how many hours I've whiled away in my younger days on Newgrounds just playing a lot of tower defense games and things like that. This is a very enjoyable game. There's definitely a lot of room for depth to it. And honestly, I've really enjoyed myself. This was a lot of fun. It's probably not something I'm going to make a regular part of my life. Simply because I already play so many things. Plus I've got a job to worry about and other hobbies. My time's just a little too limited to dedicate exclusively to, individual games like that. But I really enjoyed this. I had a very fun time. And what I can do is go in for one last poll. Let's see who human resources shoved into this duffel bag.
My name is Plume, formerly of the Pontifica Court
Oh,
of Lateran. I
Plume.
will be your sword and
They already shoved you into a duffel bag once. How do you keep getting shuffled into duffel bags? You've got to watch yourself, girl. Well, honestly, I feel satisfied. thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all on the next one.